Hello, everybody. Mr. Fabio and the ladies, Lucenita and Tatiana. Are you ready for this lesson? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So let's begin. Before we review the past lesson, we are going to watch an introductory video for our subject today that is called First Invasions. Okay, so I'm going to share with you the link. It is called Famous First in World History. There are mentioned about 7 inventions who made it in 1 year or how it was called. Okay, so pay attention. It's a very short video, but it's an introduction to our subject of today. And we're gonna have a little quiz about this content. Okay, I'm gonna ask you something, guys. When you are not talking, please silence your microphones. There is a lot of noise. I don't know who is in with Lucenit and Fabio. Fabio, can you close your microphone? Okay, because it's a lot of noise. Because we can plus the noises of each one of you. There is a lot of noise for all of you. So unless you are talking, don't open your microphone. Okay, please. Or if you are working together, that's the other option. Okay, or the other moment. But in the meantime, let's try to keep our microphones in silence. And then when you need to talk or you need to ask something, you can open your microphone. Okay? So in the chat, this is the YouTube address or link to watch the video. I'm going to give you like, I don't know, 3 minutes, 4 minutes to watch it. And then we are going to ask some questions about. Hi, Giovanna.
Hi, everybody. Good morning.
Listen, there is already our first introductory video in the chat. You already have it?
No, yet.
Okay, right now. Yes?
Okay.
Okay. 4 minutes, 5 minutes to watch it, and then we can answer a little few questions, okay?
Okay, good. Thanks.
Okay. Okay, I think it's ready. You already watched the video or not? Hello, guys. Hello.
Hello, teacher. Do you send the link where? Where do
Yeah,
you send?
yeah, in the chat
Well,
twice.
I don't know how to open the chat because I'm working from my phone this time and I don't know how to.
So let me send it to the WhatsApp
Okay.
group, okay? But you should tell me before about that. Okay,
Okay.
it's already in the WhatsApp chat.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, 2 minutes more, so you can watch it and answer the questions. Okay. Okay, guys, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, it's very interesting, no? Those are just 7 of the first things or facts the first person made through the history. Okay, so we have a little quiz. Let's see if it works, because those things online sometimes are very tricky. But let's see if I can share with you my. Okay, first famous. So let's see if it's work. Okay, are you watching something on the screen? Yeah? Because it's too fast. Fabio, are you ready? We are going to begin with you.
Okay, teacher.
The idea is to ask the questions that you can see on the screen. You have 30 seconds for each question. Okay? Ready?
Mm,
Everybody's ready? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, let's move. Okay, Fabio, the first animation film.
animation film.
Time is running. 20 seconds.
19 es que no sé cómo se dice en inglés. 1908.
No, no, no. No, the first.
¿Qué?
Look at the answers. Dumbo, Phantasmagory, Toy Story, or Fantasy.
Ah,
Um,
era la fecha.
oh, man. Okay.
Ok.
Okay. You lose. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Listen it. Go ahead. 30 seconds to answer the question. First animation film. Lucenit.
Well, teacher,
First animation film. It's already in the screen.
Fantasmagory, teacher.
Okay, very good. Next, first circumnavigation of the globe. Tatiana or Giovanna. Go, 20 seconds. Guys, time is running. Who?
Ferdinand
Ferdinand
Magellan. Okay, very good. Number 3, Tatiana. The first smartphone. How is called? Simon, PDA, iPhone, or BlackBerry? Time is running.
Didn't know.
Somebody? How is called the first smartphone? How was called?
Blackberry?
Oh, guys. No, Simon.
Oh, no.
Okay. Let the things like that.
Pero decía.
Yes. You can check the video later. The first smartphone was called Simon. Okay. Don't worry. It was just like a little game. I was trying a new way to make a quiz more interesting and interactive. Okay, so before we begin with famous first, we are gonna check our previous knowledge about devices and the internet. And you have a little homework. Do you have to answer 3 questions that are: do you use any of the websites below? What do you use them for? And what is your favorite website and why? Let me put the websites on the screen so you can have again the information. Okay. Okay, here we are. So who wants to begin answering these questions? Do you see any of the websites below? What do you use them for? And what is your favorite website and why? Okay. Who wants to answer or who has the answer ready to begin with? Please.
Ok.
¿Alguien va a empezar?
Ok, teacher.
¿O quieren que les diga quién empieza?
Yo empiezo, teacher.
Okay, go ahead, Fabio.
Ok. Bueno, I use Facebook, YouTube, and Google.
Google.
Okay.
Google. Okay.
I use Facebook to wax and share posts with my friends.
Friends, not friends.
Friends.
Forget about friends. It's friends.
Friends. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher. I use YouTube to wax and upload videos from the university. I use Google to search for tags. Also, images in conclusion blogs online.
Okay, to search. Okay. So what is your favorite website of all of them and why?
My favorite website is Facebook.
Facebook. And why?
Yes,
Why is that, Fabio?
uh, because share posts with my friends.
Okay. Yeah, that's important. Okay, don't take too much time in Facebook. So you have to measure your time in each of the social networks. Okay, go ahead. Who's next? Luceni, Tatiana, Giovanna. Where is Paula?
Okay. Teacher, I use Facebook, YouTube, and Google. I use them because I need them to looking for information about my studies.
On
My favorite,
your studies.
Studied.
Yeah, no, and you don't say the studies or the studio, you say about my study.
My studied.
Okay,
Thank you.
study. Yeah, finishing in Y, study or
Mm.
study. Okay.
I use I use Facebook every day because I need to watch videos. In video I enjoy it, but in my opinion, Facebook is very dangerous.
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 Okay, and that's why. That's a good one.
My
It's really dangerous, but why? What do you say that?
for example, children use Facebook. Facebook
It's not safe.
is not safe.
It's not a safe place for children. That's the truth. Okay. And what is your favorite website and why? Listen it.
My favorite website is Google.com because
Google, listen. El punto que diferencia las direcciones en Internet se pronuncia dot,
that
dot. I'm gonna uh, put it here. That's the word, dot.
that
Okay? I
because
already put it on the chat. That word means punto, pero ese punto no es el punto que uno usa en las cifras, sino el punto gráfico, como un punto que se enlaza con otro punto. Ese es el tipo de palabra. Entonces, en inglés, las direcciones se leen google.com, ¿ok? O en las direcciones de correo también. Siempre que haya un punto, lo van a leer así, dot, ¿ok?
that uh,
Okay. So, what do you like Google?
I like Google because it's better. It's better information. For example, news thing. My platform studied
Okay. Okay, so that's good. It's a very good browser or seeker or search engine. Okay, that's very good. Tatiana, what do you have for us? Do you use any of the websites below?
Yes, I think I use all of them, but Amazon and eBay, I don't use them.
Okay, all of them.
All of them.
Spotify, Google. Okay, very good. And what do you use them for? You can mention just two or three of them and just one thing that you use. For example, I use Yahoo to send and receive emails. I use Twitter to post some news or things or comments or whatever. Okay?
Okay. Well, I use Spotify to listen to music.
Your
Google
favorite.
to Google to search for information, to investigate and to see news, and
Okay.
Facebook to talk with my friends and to share pictures or videos.
Remember, for investigation, it's better to use the word search, to search or for
Okay.
searching. Okay. And what is your favorite site and why?
I don't know.
I
I
don't
will.
know. I don't know. Of course, you know. What is
Uh,
maybe you have two or three. Just mention one of them.
I will pick Spotify. I listen a lot of music and I like it.
Okay. Yes, I like Spotify as well. I like a feature that I have Spotify that is called Descubrimiento Semanal, weekly discovery.
Oh yes,
You know that? Yeah.
yes.
Each
I
week
have that
they gave
playlist.
you a new list of probably 15 or 20 songs that is filtered about all the music that you heard on the platform. Now, that's very interesting because it's an algorithm automatic that they discovered to do that. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Giovanna, what about you? What are your websites and what do you
Eh,
use them for?
I use some of them like YouTube, Facebook, Google. In Colombia, I used to use a lot of Amazon.com, but here I don't use that. And no
Okay.
more. They use them for academic purpose. and for work, and for entertainment, maybe.
Yeah, that's good. And what is your favorite website, Giovanna?
I don't have a favorite website. I use
Ah.
yes, because
Don't tell
I
me
don't
that.
have a favorite. Maybe I have
Everybody
favorite
has a favorite website.
in plural, but not only one.
But
No,
just,
but I
just, just
use a
mention
lot
one.
YouTube.
YouTube. Okay.
YouTube.
What do you like the most about YouTube?
To watch videos about education or movies. Sometimes I use that.
Yeah, educational videos. Okay, that's good. I really like YouTube, but especially for the music. I use it a lot for many purposes. But you know that YouTube hold the most biggest collection of music around the world,
Uh-huh.
more than Spotify, more than any of those other, I don't know, Apple Music, all those platforms, because there is a lot of people uploading videos to YouTube, besides of many channels of
Yeah.
musicians, professionals and amateurs. So that's
Mm.
very good. Okay, that's very interesting. So let's move. Thanks. Nice answers, nice work. Let's move to our first activity of the list. You can open your worksheet that is called Famous Firsts. You have it?
Yes.
Okay. So we are moving to our first activity that is called Key Vocabulary. And the activity is very simple, but it's matching the word. Let me put it here in the screen. Okay. So match the words on the left with the definitions on the right. Okay. So you can use Google, whatever. You are going to work individually in this activity because it's very simple. You can use Wikipedia or whatever to find the definitions. Okay? A bottle, invent, a national park, a tire, reach, an engine, an explorer, and a mile. And I give you 4 minutes to do that. Okay? 5 minutes. Okay? Uh, uh, no, nobody answered my question, but I suppose that everybody of you understand the activity. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes it's good to say yes, teacher, like in this case. Okay. Hello, Paola. Thanks for joining us. Where were you? Okay, guys, I think we are ready.
Good morning.
Welcome, Paola, to the group. You missed the first activity, but don't worry. Everything is on the chat.
Mister, I want to apologize, but my internet is really, really slow today. That's why
I can hear.
hello, hello.
Yeah, I can listen you very clear. There is something wrong with your microphone or the connection or what? Who? Hello. Okay, maybe you can try to connect again because I can listen. I can listen to you. Okay, Fabio, let's begin with the words and the definitions. A battle,
Okay. A battle, mm, a feat between soldiers.
a fight.
Ah, a fight. Okay.
No, fight. There is no S whatsoever. A fight.
A fight.
Okay, a fight between.
A fight between soldiers.
Okay, very good, soldiers. Okay, an invent. Loosen it. What invent?
Invent. Mm, to create something that wasn't made before.
Before. Okay, create. To create. Okay, good. A national park, Tatiana.
That would be letter B, a beautiful area of a country that a government protects.
Okay, that's good. A tire, Giovanna.
A tire, I think that is G. Sorry, F. A rubber ring that goes on the outside of a wheel.
Okay, that's good. Rich, Fabio.
Okay, teacher. Read. mm to arrival X a place.
To arrive at a place. Okay, that's good. An
Okay.
engine. Loosen it.
An engine. A machine that uses energy to move something, e.g. a car.
Okay, AG is for example. Okay, and you have to say. Remember that sometimes the singular and the plural, it has to be in or in these cases is different. When you say use, okay, and
Use,
because you are talking about third person in singular, you have to say uses.
uses.
Uses a machine that uses energy to move something. Okay, and the last one, no, last one, no, an explorer, Tatiana.
A person who travels to unknown places to see what is there.
Okay, and the last one is a mile, Giovanna.
Yes, a mile is letter A, equal 1.6
Point, very good.
kilometers, a unit used to measure distance.
Okay, you know that America is one of the only countries around the world that uses this called a British system of measurements. Even sometimes, well, it's very confused for us because they don't use kilometers but miles. They use centigrades but Fahrenheit, and they don't use kilos but pounds. So you have to get accustomed to those measures because that's the normal for them. inches, miles, and whatever. So we can see in those definitions some of the things that has to be with first famous, because sometimes it's an invention, but sometimes it's to do something that never done before, or to visit or discover one place. For example, the first person that climbed the Everest, or the first person that arrived to the North Pole. So that's the first famous in this case. Okay. Before you know that, and nor using internet or Wikipedia for this one, you are going to answer the questions below here. Let me show you. Okay, number 3. Okay, you have it there, no? You are going to, sorry, it's a kind of, okay, you are going to hear about some important firsts in history. But before you listen, that's the audio of this lesson. Before you listen, match the events below with the correct years. In this case, it's just years. Okay? Then listen to the audio to confirm or correct your answers. Okay? So we are going to do this activity in 2 steps. First steps is you're going to try to fit the numbers with the activities according to what you know right now. Okay, not looking on the internet, not talking to each other, just trying to match according that what you know. First marathon, first paper made, first tire filled with air, first flight of a plane, first woman to fly, first man go into the space, and the first man on the moon. Okay, and then I'm gonna give you like 3 minutes for that. Then we are going to hear the audios, and we are going to check the answers. Okay. So you have 4 minutes for the first part. Okay.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes.
I know that the BC and the AD means like antes de Cristo y después de Cristo,
Yes, that's it.
but I don't know the difference because AD I don't know what it is.
Before Christ. That
Okay.
AD is after Christ in this case, because they don't say after Christ, they say AD. Okay. But
Okay.
BC is before Christ and AD is after Christ.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so 3 minutes. You just put it as if you know some of them and the others don't. Don't worry, because we are going to check the correct information then with the audios. Okay. So 3 minutes to do that the first time, and then we are going to listen the audios. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Paola, welcome again. Paola, we are working on the activity that is on the screen.
Profe, es que internet está molestando y no sé qué.
¿Cómo?
Yes, I take already the activities with the
Are you listening? Are you listening, Paola?
Yes, yes, I can
And are
listen.
you watching the activity on the screen?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So the
But
first.
I finished the previous one. The previous one I already did it,
Okay.
but I don't know what happened with my internet. It's
Okay, don't
raining
worry.
here. It can be the reason.
Okay, no problem. The thing that we are going to do here is on your knowledge, the knowledge that you have right now, answer these questions. What is the year for the first marathon, first paper made, and whatever. And then we are going to check with the audio. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, guys, I think we are ready. Okay, so let's go with the first one. The first marathon. Fabio, what do you have for the first marathon?
Excuse me.
No, but
Uh,
listen. I don't know who is listening the audio, but the idea is not to listen the audio right now. The audio is the second step. Okay. So the idea is to check what do you know without the information, because with the audio you already know all the information. That's what I hope. But the thing is, we want to know what do you know without listening or looking or searching in any way. Just if you know some of these events or those dates. But if you don't know, it's okay. We are just asking. So you know what is the first marathon? Or what number do you choose? What date? What year? Fabio.
the fifth marathon
First.
letter,
First. First.
uh,
Not first. First.
the first marathon letter G.
But read the number.
Mm, no,
You say letter G? Letter G?
yes,
Letter
G.
G? How you read that number? Somebody help, Fabio.
490.
490 BC, Fabio. 490 BC. Okay? First
Okay.
paper made, listen it. I don't know if it's right. We are just reading.
The first paper made letter
No,
A,
no, don't tell me the letter. Just read the year.
um, 105 AD.
105 AD. Okay. First tire filled with air. Paola, you are on the road right now.
The first type field with air used in 1961. I don't
Right.
know.
Well, maybe I don't know. I don't know. I don't know either. Okay, Tatiana, first flight of a plane with an engine.
I think it will be letter C, 1903.
1903. Okay. The first woman to fly alone across the Atlantic, Giovanna. You don't know that information, or yes?
No, I don't know, but I think that maybe can be 1961. E.
Okay, okay. We are sharing some dates here. Fabio, the last one, the first man to go into space.
Mm,
What year did you choose for that event?
mm, don't listen.
No, but it's not about the listening. It's about what do you know, what do you believe was the year that the first man go into space.
Mm,
Aquí en esta primera parte no estamos hablando de lo que es, sino de lo que tú crees que pudiera ser. ¿Cuál crees tú que fue el año que fue por primera vez el hombre al espacio?
mm, F, letter F.
Okay, just read that
Yes.
number for me.
Mm,
Para hacer papas fritas no nos alcanza.
Uh, Fellows, remember to close your microphone if you are not participating, okay? To be more clear, the listening. So, Lucenit, you have opened your microphone. Lucenit? Okay, thank you. Okay, Fabio, read that number, F.
eh,
You have to practice. I already told you. If you don't know the numbers are a basic thing that you are supposed to already know in this level. Okay, so you have
okay.
to, so you have to review numbers. In this case, is 1969. Remember that normally, especially those years, you have to read in two parts. The first number, 19, and the second number, 69. It's different if we are going to read a year like 2012, 2005, or 2018, like we are right now. But those years of 19 is 1969. Okay, and the last one, first man on the moon. You already know that information. Who can tell me the right year of the first man on the moon? We watch it on the video.
1969.
69, that's good. Okay, so right now, listen the audio. You can listen the American audio and the British audio, both of them or one of them. You choose. The American audio or accent is of the girl, and the British accent is of the man. Okay, so you have 2 minutes. Well, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to correct your answers. Okay, try to listen carefully and put the right years here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I think you are done. Okay? So let's see what you got and if the answers are correct. Okay. Okay, so number one, the first marathon.
In
105. No, 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 no.
And
400.
anybody,
400.
listen. Anybody can answer, but no can repeat. Okay, after the other four have answered as well. Okay, so you can choose whatever the question you want to answer, but you can repeat. Okay, so if I ask the first marathon, Paula says me, you can answer, but then has to answer other people or other person. Okay, go ahead. First marathon. Remember, you have to tell me the year. Okay, first marathon.
490 before Christ.
Okay, first paper made.
105 AD.
Okay, 105. That's good. First tire filled with air use.
1887.
Okay, that's good. First flight of a plane with an engine.
1903.
19. You can say 1903 or 03. Okay. First woman to fly alone across the Atlantic.
1930, 32.
Okay, that's good. First man to go into space. No, yeah,
1961.
1961. And Fabio, you have answered nothing. First man on the moon. ¿Quién está, ¿En dónde está amaneciendo que todavía hay un gallo cantando?
Teacher en mi región. Aquí
Okay.
cantan los gallos a toda hora.
Remember to close your microphone while you are not listening. Okay. Fabio, first man on the moon. Fabio, are you there? Fabio? Okay, seems like Fabio is got away, but everybody knows where is the first man on the moon answer, right? It is 1969. Okay, or at least they say, because you know that some people say it is a lie that the NASA invent to for political reasons. You heard about that theory or not?
Yes.
And you know this year is a real good movie about that first man on the moon with that very good actor. It's called Ray Gosling or Gosling, I don't know. It is about this first astronaut that goes to the moon. Okay, let's move to our next question. Next activity. That is going to reading. Everybody is going to read in this activity, and then you are going to have to answer false or true about some statements in the worksheet. So let me put it. Okay, here. Okay, let me show you. Okay, here you have the statements. First man who to start making papers was from China. The first man to swim to English Channel did it in just over a day. The first flight of a plane with an engine lasted 20 seconds. The first person to get into the South Pole was from Scandinavia. Okay, so you are going to say it is false or true about that after reading the script that I'm gonna put you in the screen for you, okay? The reading is here. Okay. Okay, are you able to read from here? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, let's begin. Loosen it. Everybody is going to read just 2 lines, okay? 2 lines. The first marathon and of marathon to Athens, and then the other 2 lines, okay? That way. Go ahead, loosen it.
The first marathon took place in 419 BC. The story says that great
Greek,
messenger,
Greek,
messenger ran from the
battle,
battle of Marathon to Athens to say that Grace won.
Greece,
Greece gone.
Greece won.
He died. He died shortly after.
Wow, that's real bad news. That was a very, very sacrificed marathon, no? Because after giving the news, he died. Okay? Remember that is Greek and Greece. No Greek nor Grace. Greek and Greece. Okay?
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, Tatiana, continue. Or Paola. I don't know who is there in the row. It is, yeah, Paola. You can read the next 2 lines, please. You have to pay attention because based on that, we are going to answer the false and true questionnaire, okay?
Mister, I just arrived. Can you tell me which
What?
the only word I just arrived on? Let me know what's the next line that I have to read.
Here on the screen. You have it on the screen.
Okay.
Beginning with
In
E
19.
E105 AU.
Okay. In 105 AD, a Chinese man, Kai Lun, started the paper making process. In 1440, German Johannes Gutenberg invented a printing machine. In
Okay. No. Just that. 2 lines. That's it. Okay. Go ahead, Tatiana.
In 1855, a British man, Matthew Webb, swam the English Channel in less than 22 hours.
Good.
In 1887, John Dunlop invented the first tire with air in it. It was used on bicycles and later on cars.
Okay. You know that Dunlop is still a brand of tires and any other things they get into the sports as well. Okay. But it
Okay.
still exists until today. There is still this brand Dunlop for tires. Okay, go ahead, Giovanna.
Yes, in 1903,
Yeah, 003 or 03, 1903.
1903, the Wright brothers flew
Flu.
flew a plane with an engine for the first time for 12 seconds in North Carolina, USA.
North Carolina.
Carolina,
Okay.
USA. In 1911, Norwegian explorer Roald Amundsen
Among
became the first person to reach the South Pole. American Amelia Earhart
no, I
became
think that's it. That's it. By now.
okay.
By now. Okay, Fabio, are you ready or is not Fabio with us? Fabio, can you read the next 2 lines? Beginning with American Amelia Earhart.
Okay, teacher. American Amelia Ears become the first woman
Became,
to fly,
became, became, became,
became
became
the
because
first.
it is in past. In present is become. In past is became. Go,
Okay,
go ahead. Became
became the
first.
became first woman to fly alone across the Atlantic in. I just mentioned
9032. Remember that those dates you read it in two parts. This first part is 90, 19. Then the second part, 32, 1932. Okay.
1932. Okay. She
Flew,
flew.
flew
She flew from
Ireland,
uh,
Ireland,
Ireland. Okay, Ireland to Canada in 15 hours.
hours.
Hours. Okay.
And it's not 15, it's 15, with the stress in the last syllable. ¿Ok? Cuando decimos los números que son,
Okay. Teacher.
que llamamos los teen numbers, que son 13, 14, 15, the stress is in the last syllable. El acento va en la última sílaba. ¿Ok? Ok.
Okay.
Who is next? Lucenid.
In 1961, Russian
No, no.
Yuri,
What happened with 1954?
no teacher, continue in
Oh, sorry, sorry. That's from Fabio as well. Fabio, you have to read the next one. In 1954,
Okay. In 1964, British National Roger
Roger Bannister,
Bannister, okay, become
became,
the
became
first person. I just made like this. Became the first person, yes, to run
listen,
a
listen,
mile
Fabio. First person, first person.
first. Okay. The first person to run my ¿cómo se dice?
Run,
Mile,
run, not run, run a mile.
run a mile in under 4 minutes. In 3 minutes,
Minutes.
mm, minutes. Okay. 60, 60,
50,
okay,
59, 59.4.
69,
Listen. 59.4 seconds.
69 for
No,
four seconds.
59.4 seconds.
69 boy 4 seconds.
Okay, remember that this point is very different to the point with the web addresses that you say dot. It's not the same point. This point is the word for pointing arithmetical or numbers, and the other point is for internet addresses or emails or whatever. Okay. Remember, Fabio, that is not under, it's under 4 minutes. Okay. Go ahead, loosen it. Russian.
in 1961, Russian Yuri
Gagarin.
Gagarin was the first man to travel into
Space.
space.
Okay. Tatiana. Oh, no, Paola.
In let me see. Okay, in 1868, American Jimmy Hine was the first person to run 100 meters in under 10 seconds in 9 minutes and 95 seconds.
Okay, and last one, Tatiana. I know it's not the last one, the next one. In 1969, Tatiana is there or not? Ah, seems Tatiana leave the chat. Okay, Giovanna.
In 1969, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin were the first men to walk off the moon. Margaret Thatcher became the first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom in 1979.
Okay, very good. So, guys, it's very important to review all the thing about dates, years, numbers. Okay, not only for this kind of activities, but you are going to need that for almost every activity or every conversation. It's always comes up with some number, an address, or a cell phone number, quantities, whatever. So you're gonna need numbers, okay? And it's very easy because you just have to learn numbers from 1 to 20, then hundreds, then thousands, and that's it. It's that complicated, okay? Okay, guys. So according to that reading, we are going to answer these questions that we have here. We don't gonna take time for that. We are gonna answer right on the spot. Okay. So the first man to start making papers was from China, Fabio. Yes or not? You can watch your how you say your script, or you don't have it. I think you don't have it. But if you pay attention, the first man to start making papers was from China, yes or not? Hello, Fabio? Fabio, are you there? Oh, what? Let loosen it. You can begin, please. The first man to start making paper was from China, yes or not?
Teacher. Yes, teacher. It's
Okay,
true.
yeah, that's true. Number two, the first man to swim the English Channel did it in just over a day. That's true or not? Paola?
Maybe it's true. I don't know.
That was good. No, it's or true or not true. The
Okay,
first
let's
one
say
to
it's
see
true.
the
Let's
English
say it's
channel
true.
did it in just over a day. No, it's false. It takes 22 hours, but it's not over a day. Over a day means que tomó más de un día,
Uh-huh.
pero no, lo hizo en 22 horas. Eso, ¿no? Nadarse el
Yes.
canal. ¿Alguien recuerda cómo se le llama ese canal?
Hmm?
¿No?
Idea.
Les queda de tarea. El canal que divide Francia de Inglaterra.
Okay.
Okay. The first flight of a plane with an engine lasted 20 seconds. Joanna, yes or not?
No, false,
False. How it last?
because I don't remember the number, but it does 20.
It was not 20. It lasted
I don't know if they were 12
12
or
seconds.
1995 seconds.
Mister,
No,
Canal de la Mancha.
yeah, very good. Okay. Se demoró solamente 12 segundos el primer vuelo con motor. Okay. Go ahead. first person to get the South Pole was from Scandinavia, Fabio? Yes or not? Fabio? Fabio, are you there? The first person to get to the South Pole was from Scandinavian. Fabio, you appear connected twice. Are you connected from your cell phone as well or what? ¿Estás conectado también con tu celular, Fabio? Ok. Hola. No sé qué significó ese sonido, pero bueno. Ok. Lucenid, the first person to get to the South Pole was from Scandinavia?
In my opinion, it's true, teacher.
Yes, that's no, it's not true. Well, yeah, no, it's from Scandinavia because it's from Norwegian. That is from Scandinavian peninsula. Okay, Paola, next one. The dire fuel air were first used on the bikes after 1900? Yes or not? Tires filled with air were first used on 900?
True, true,
No?
true.
False? Yeah, it was.
True.
Okay, it was before. It was in 1887, the first time. And the last one, there was a woman prime minister in the United Kingdom before the end of the 20th century.
1903.
No, no. No, you
Three.
have to say just false or true. There was a woman
I'm
prime minister
sorry.
in the
Yes,
United Kingdom before the end of the 20th century. Yes or not?
yes, it's true.
Yes. Yeah. Okay,
Sorry.
okay, that's good. No problem. Okay, let's move to the last activity. We are going to try to do it fast as we can, okay? Let me show you on the screen. Okay, this is your personal first, okay? We already talked about a lot of activities or events or inventions that people did in history. Right now, we are going to talk about us, okay? So you have to answer these 6 questions as soon as you can. You have to take a lot of time, a few time to do that. So you have to answer the first time you flew, the first time you cooked, the first time you went to a wedding, the first time you use a credit card, the first time that you rode a bike, the first time that you got a job. Okay? If you don't remember exactly the year, doesn't care. You can put a year approximate to the date that you did it. Okay? And then we are going to take turns to ask the other partners or classmates one of the 3 questions. Okay, 3 of the 6 questions. Sorry. Okay? Or 2, because we are a lot of people. So after you answer those questions, for example, Fabio can ask Lucenid, when did you first cook? Lucenid can say, I first cooked when I was 7. Okay. When did you first ride a bike? When did you first get a job? And you have to answer. You can choose 2 answers, and then you have to answer 3 questions. Okay? Sorry, you have to choose 3 questions to ask to some of your classmates. But first you have to write your answers, okay? So I can give you like 3 or 4 minutes to answer these questions. It's for each of you personally, okay? It's according to your history and experience, okay? So go ahead and write it down and prepare for answer some of the questions. Okay, guys, you have already your answers for the 6 questions? That's a yes or that's a no, or that's a silence. Okay. Okay. So, Fabio, you can begin asking 2 questions of the 6 to Lucenit. Then Lucenit can ask 2 questions to Fabio. Then Paola asks 2 questions to Giovanna. Try to not repeat the same as Fabio. And Giovanna can ask the questions to Paola. Try to not repeat the questions, please. Okay, let's begin, Fabio. Remember that you have to use this structure. When did you first fly? Sorry. When did you first cook? When did you first went to, go to a wedding? When did you first use a credit card? Okay, so you can
Okay,
choose 2 of them and ask Lucenit about.
okay, teacher. Lucianit, when did you first
First,
your
first,
yeah,
first.
yeah.
3 times.
When
Remember, you have to pay attention, Fabio, because we have seen this word like I think that for at
yes,
least 3 or 4 times today. So it's first. It's
okay,
like friends. It's not friends. Friends. It's the same. It's not first. It's first. Okay.
okay, teacher. Lucianit, when did you first your flee?
No. When did you first fly? Because you are using an auxiliary here. You don't use the verb in past. If you say did, when you ask, you are asking about the past. Okay? So the verb, it has to be in infinitive. So you have to say, when did you first fly?
Okay, when did you first flip
Fly.
fly? Okay,
Fly. Ok. Los verbos que vemos en las frases están en pasado. Cuando tú preguntas, tienes que usar el auxiliar did y el verbo va en infinitivo. Ya no lo pones en pasado, porque el auxiliar reemplaza esa estructura. ¿Ok? Entonces, normalmente cuando estás en modo afirmativo, si usas los verbos, sea regulares o irregulares, con su pasado. Pero cuando estás negando o estás preguntando, usas el auxiliar did y ya no usas el verbo en pasado, sino en infinitivo. ¿Ok? Go ahead. Answer, Lucenid. When did you first fly?
It's a peer. I never have flown in the
Okay,
plane.
okay, okay. That's right. That's a correct answer.
I
Uh,
could lie. I could lie. I could lie fly in this year, teacher.
okay, that's that's a nice thing to do. Okay, Fabio, ask another question.
okay, Lucianit. When did you first,
First, first.
first, first? When did you first mm, go a youth?
What?
Got a job.
Yes,
Get
yes.
a job.
Get
Get
a job.
get a job or get a job. Okay. When did you first get a job?
I got a job in in 1996.
Okay, that's fine. In those cases, and depending on the question, you can say my first job was when I was 18 years, or was when I was 7 years, or whatever. No, this is
Mhm.
another way to answer. Okay,
Okay,
right,
teacher.
right now,
I,
Luceni, and I ask the questions to Fabio. 2 questions.
Fabio,
Yes.
when do you first use a credit card?
Okay. I hmm, I first I first a credit card uh, as 3 years.
Okay, so you have the information to answer the question, Fabio, but pay attention to the structure. You have to say, I used a credit card for the first time 3 years ago. And that's the right question. Okay. Or you can
Okay.
say 3 years ago. That's the short version. But in this case, you have to say, I used a credit card for the first time 3 years ago. And you have it. You have the answer right there in the screen, because that's the structure that you're going to use to answer the question. Okay? So go ahead. I use
Okay, teacher. I use a credit card.
a,
I
a,
use
a credit card
okay. I use a credit card
for the
mm,
first time
for the first time uh, 3 years
ago.
ago. Okay.
3 years ago, porque tienes que decir, yo usé una tarjeta de crédito por primera vez hace 3 años. Eso es lo que estás diciendo en español. Y para que
Okay.
sea esa palabra hace 3 años, tienes que poner ago al final. 3 years ago. ¿Ok?
Okay.
Okay, next question, Lucenit, for Fabio.
When did you cut for
When
the
did,
first
okay,
when
no,
did
no,
you
that's
cut
okay. That's okay. That's the right, another right way to question, to ask. Okay.
when did you cut for the first time?
Uh, I
It's on the screen. I cook for the first time.
okay. I could for the first time. Eso fue hace mm, 6 years ago.
Yeah, that's true. Or you can say I cook for the first time when I was 7 or when I was 10. I don't know. O sea que si cocinas, Fabio, o no.
Yes, teacher.
Sí.
I so.
Okay. Okay. Now, hey, Paola, where did you go? Paola, please don't leave me now. Paola, don't leave us now, please. Okay, Giovanna, seems that it's going to be you and me. Sorry.
Okay.
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 When did you ride a bike for the first time, Giovanna? Do you remember?
I rode a bike when I was a child. I think that I was 8.
Okay. And when did you first fly for the first time?
My first flight. Okay. I flew for the first time uh, 6 years ago when I
Okay.
was young.
So the first time you flew when you went to Argentina? No.
No, to San Andres.
Ah, okay, very good. Hey, Paola. Hello. Hello. No, Sim is not there. Okay, you can ask me 2 questions, Giovanna.
Okay.
No, no, no more than two.
When did you first um, when did you first go? When did you first go to a wedding? The wedding.
For the first time. I went to a wedding for the first time. I think my wedding was the first time I went to a wedding. I am not much to go to weddings, really. I
Mm,
think it was mine.
ah, Okay.
Probably, yeah. Well, maybe my brother's wedding. I don't remember clearly, but
Oh,
that's okay. Okay, and the next one. Yeah, here's Paola. Are you ready to answer the questions from Giovanna or not? Paola, te nos fuiste. ¿Estás lista para responder o no? Sí. Okay, Giovanna, you can ask Paola right now.
okay, Paola. When
No,
did
yo creo que aquí está subiendo cuando yo ok,
Okay.
when did you first ride a bike for the first time?
Wendy,
When did you first ride a bike? Ah, a bike.
I first rode a bike when I was about,
Yes.
I first
Give the number.
rode a bike when I was about 5 years old.
5 years old. Okay. Very
Okay.
precocious. Okay.
O
Another
sea,
question.
And the same for Alvaro. When did you first go to a wedding? Wedding.
Seems Paola went off. Paola, are you still there?
okay, I first went to a wedding when I was 7 years old. It was my brother's wedding.
Okay. Okay, guys. I hope you are enjoying this lesson. Was a different subject, the first famous. So remember that I don't know if we covered one of the homeworks we are not accomplished, ¿no? O hemos hecho todas las tareas. Creo que quedó una pendiente, ¿verdad?
No sé cuál. ¿El blog?
No, no, lo del blog fue, lo
No,
voy
no,
a,
no,
lo del blog lo voy a dejar para el examen final, para que sea más sencillo y va a ser basado en las preguntas, pues, digamos, las tareitas que yo les he puesto en cada una de las lecciones que vamos cubriendo. No, me parece que la tarea que era in the country era de describir un día o alguna actividad que había pasado en el día anterior, la semana anterior o en una fecha anterior. ¿Esa sí la hicimos o no?
sí, sí, esta la hicimos en la clase, hace como 2 clases.
¿Sí?
Yes,
Ah, ok.
teacher.
No, entonces quizás fue con el otro grupo.
Ya la hicimos.
Sí.
Sometimes I get confused. Sorry,
Ah,
no, a veces me confundo. Entonces, como no pongo aquí, como yo uso la misma lección la misma lección es la misma que le doy al otro grupo. Entonces, a veces me olvido de anotar, yo siempre anoto eso, que si lo hicieron, no lo hicieron.
Yo creo que ya la hicimos, profe,
Okay,
creo.
okay,
Yes,
that's
teacher.
okay. So that's all for now, my dear friends. Thanks for coming. Have a nice long weekend. Remember tomorrow, 10:30. Try to be on time, okay? And see you around until
okay.
tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Yes,
Have a
bye.
nice weekend.